Hey y'all, this is Heidi back with you at Skyuka Mountain Kennels. This video is going to be on the changes they did to Grand Show Champion / Grand Night Champion. We're going to touch on that. And the new levels of a Grand Night Champion and Grand Show Champion that they have now. Alright, let's get started. So, I called the UKC Coonhound department yesterday after I got home from the vet, and Trey helped me, and he was very nice and very helpful, and I appreciated everything that he did to help me understand this and to point me in the right direction, since I did not know where some of the stuff was at. So apparently they changed it. So it used to be 5 champion wins under 3 different classes. Well, excuse me, 3 different judges to get your grant. It is now 8, and you have to get them under at least 3 different judges. My thing with that being is I think it's harder to be a Grand Show Champion now, and I am very happy they've raised the standard, because there shouldn't be dogs out here getting Grand Show Champion that hasn't worked for it, and handlers getting it. So I'm really glad that they went and made it more prestigious, because there is some people out here that really have to work for it, and those titles do make dogs worth more, and really having to work for it more is really going to help the breeding world and professional handler world and semi-professional handler. So it is the same with the Grand Night Champion becoming one. You have to have 8 wins in the champion division in the cast to get that. And there is a few exceptions other than Automokes and 7 other UKC chartered breed associations. Animal breed day, night hunt championships, and Grand Night Champions are drawn out to complete the same division, blah blah blah. So it just can't be at those. And then they did change things. So with the Grand Show Champion, they have multiplier degrees, and this is what I'm really going to try and work on with Bonnie. So 8 wins as a Grand Show Champion, you get Grand Champion level 2. 16 wins as a Grand Show Champion, you get a Grand Champion level 3. 24, you get Grand Champion 4. 32, you get Grand Champion 5. And 40 is a golden one, and you get Grand Champion Hall of Fame. Which is a little bit different when the hunting, because it says 37 Nightcast wins as a Grand Night Champion, and you get Grand Night Champion Hall of Fame. And I think they probably should have done it even on both, but I don't know. It's their thing, and as long as it's making it harder on people to show and stuff. Not too much harder, just more prestigious, and making people actually work for it, because I know when I had to get my Grand Champion, I actually had to work my butt off for it. So I think for people that are having to show and just getting started, this is really going to give y'all a goal to go to, and it's giving me a goal to get Bonnie to. And yes, it's harder. Is it a good thing? Yes, because you want it more, you work more for it, and it makes the dogs worth more. That's my logic. And the multipliers, in my opinion, make your dog so much better. Who wouldn't want a coon dog or a show dog, or, like, I mean, they could be both, like mine are. Like, with a Grand Champion Hall of Fame or a Grand Night Champion Hall of Fame, like, that is the golden standard. Before, and I know y'all probably see me wearing my 2015 Coonhound World shirt, I did show there, and there had been things said about how I was not just like new showing, and it was no one in the dog world, but I'm not new showing. One, I've been showing since 2014, and just April makes 6 years since I've been showing Bonnie. So, there was times that I did not have the funds to do so, or the time to do so, and it was mainly the funds, because it cost a lot. And now I'm running my hunting store to try and do that, and I get it, y'all. If y'all don't have the funds to do this, it is expensive. especially if you pleasure hunt and show and competition hunt, you better have a fat bank account or be working 10 extra jobs, because I completely get it. So don't think I don't, because I've had to do it. I worked all summer to go to that dog show, and we ended up not doing well. But this is what I'm saying about the Grand Champion and the Grand Champion multipliers and the Grand Night Champion and Grand Night Champion multipliers. What is 3 more wins? Hardly nothing when you're showing a lot. And it's really putting you in a position to say, well, they upped the standards and they're making it more prestigious, and not just any dog can get it, you know? And it's making things a lot better, in my opinion. And I know the Grand Champion multipliers are helping me out a good bit, because Bonnie was completely retired. She would go to larger shows. Well, I was going to show her at larger shows, but it cost a lot to travel. And until I started my hunting store, I could not afford it, because I was having to work a full-time job. And I know a lot of y'all are, and it's really hard to get off for dog events sometimes. And I completely get it. But she was semi-retired. I was leaving her up to go to big events. And until this top 10 points thing come out at all UKC licensed shows, and before this Grand Champion multiplier, and I pointed out the screen because I have it up so I can read it to y'all, come around, Bonnie wouldn't be showing at smaller shows. It was not worth my time and effort, because what was she getting? Absolutely nothing. So this is what UKC did. They did this to help small clubs. They did this to help people that already have Grand Show champions and can't afford to go to bigger shows all the time. UKC helped the little man and the little woman get to go to their shows in a backyard club or a medium-sized club, and really, really help everyone, and still get to spend time with their dog and work towards more degrees than just becoming a Grand Show champion. And technically they'll still be Grand Show champions, but it's Grand Champion level 2, 3, 4, 5, blah blah blah. I haven't seen one yet, and probably the first one I'll see will either be mine or someone that I knows, that I kind of know, not really, in the dog world. And I'm really excited for us to do this. Comment your goal, now that you've seen this video, if you are going to try and work towards Grand Night Champion, any of the multiplier degrees, or Grand Show Champion, Grand Show Champion, or any of the Grand Show Champion multiplier degrees. This will also be added to my sheet, and I have a sheet that has my goals for 2020 with Bonnie and Annie that I went over with y'all. And I'm going to be adding that I want Bonnie a Grand Champion level 2 by August, and then I would like her a Grand Champion level 3 by the first of the year. And I feel like that's a pretty good goal. Bonnie is prego for most of the summer, so that's going to be a little bit of a thing, and get things harder to make her a Grand Champion level 2 before we get to August. But we will see if we can do it, and I am so proud of her, and I know y'all are proud of your dogs. And feel free to comment, like I said, your goals, because I want to see your goals, and me telling y'all my goals helps push me, and I know just writing it down, saying it in the video holds me accountable, and if you comment it, that holds you accountable, and it might help you get things done better. Thank you so much for watching this video, and good luck to everyone trying to get their show champion, night champion, grand night champion, grand show champion, multiplier degrees, or anything that you were trying to do with your dog, and really work towards those goals. And have a great rest of 2020, because it is going to be a good year for UKC and a good year for handlers out here. As we always say, keep them in the woods.